Since OP is a beard now, does that mean that he's become the evil twin? The evil twin of myself? Yeah, there's actually two of me. Well, two of me? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I am the evil twin. Or maybe I'm the good one. Maybe that clean-shaven individual wants you to think that he's the good one. There you go. Not played it, probably won't. It's surprising to me how much this game has just continued to fascinate me. But anyway, we're gonna jump into whatever this one was. I can't even remember the name of this map, but there you go. We're jumping into it. This is one of the places that we have still to get. A score of 2,000. We pretty much got a score of 2,000 pretty much everywhere, actually. And this is one of the places that we haven't. Anyway, the strategy that seems to be working best, from what I can tell in my very, very highly limited experience, is trying to isolate the networks as much as we possibly can. Make sure that the pinks are on the pink route, the blues are on the blue routes. Let the game drive the cars to the malls from the depots, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. An evil potato. I like to think that I'm the good potato. I like to think that I'm the best potato. But there you go. People are more willing to trust people with a beard. Hey, that works out in my favor. That's excellent news. I'm delighted by this information. Make a single giant road that connects everything. That's actually hilarious, and I freaking love that idea.
If you get houses in wired locations, just unpopulate in evil fashion.
I mean, to be honest, that's actually a really good observation about making sure that we don't connect up every house. First of all, thank you very much for the bits, amigo. Not connecting up every house is actually legitimately, I think, completely fine. This is an awful. This is a dreadful placement for pinks. But whatever. We'll roll with it. I'm not super over the moon about things as it stands, but there's very, very little that we can actually do about this. Yeah, this is just bad spawning, but we can maybe work with this. We can maybe play around with things a little bit later on. We've got another roundabout here, which we will use in just a mo. But for now, let's get this online. Sure, and then we'll rework some of this network in a little bit. I'm still not taking a single traffic light. No siree, traffic lights are literally the worst. And there is, as far as I'm aware, absolutely no reason why I should bother with a traffic light.
Also segregate by color.
Steady on. I think we should stick a roundabout in here for now. We'll continue to take roundabouts, making sure that we have separate routes for separate. Hold on. No, can I do this? No, I can't do this yet. I need a tunnel. I need a tunnel here. I need a tunnel here if we're gonna squeeze this in. Or I need to do something like... I can do it. Okay, this is excellent. That's pretty great. That is pretty great. Let's see. Can we squeeze this in here? Red shirts in the white laundry? That's an awful thing to do if you want your white laundry to remain white, and if you don't want to let the red shirts bleed into all of the white laundry. Okay, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all. Right. I hate this. I absolutely despise this, but because we don't have any tunnels, we can't get through here.
What do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They're fast.
I do like text-to-speech jokes. They are highly humorous. I very much enjoy them. Thank you very much for the bits, amigo. I appreciate the follow-up, we shall end the mees. And thanks for the bits again. Oh goodness me. This is not a good network. This is bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. Can I get a motorway? I can get a motorway. Right. Where's the motorway going here? Is it the tan? Do we get a tan motorway? Oh, that's a good spawn. That's excellent. Is it a tan motorway? I suspect it might be a tan motorway.
How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together.
That's not good. I'm not laughing at that one. That's not funny. That's not funny. That is not funny. That is... it's the simple jokes that make me laugh the most. You know? What do you call a man with a spade on his head? Doug. What do you call a man without a spade on his head? Douglas. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, let's do... No. There we go. Do that. Okay. What do we got? A tunnel! Finally, a tunnel. Okay, this is a great opportunity to redo this this TAN network here. Let's take this out of here, take this out of here. Connect that up, that's fine. Let's get this going through the mountain. And bring this down to here. Now, I think that this is probably okay, but we'll have to judge that as we go. Connect that up. Does this need to be connected up any longer? No? I don't think it does. I think that's good. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is going to be an adequate amount of stuff going on. Let's get a branch off here.
What should a sick bird do? Get treatment.
It's, these sound like dad jokes to me. I like them. I like dad jokes. They're very humorous. Very humorous. I rate them very highly. All right, appreciate it, Duct Tape. Well, thanks for the bits. Thanks for the jokes. Thanks for the positivity. I do love a little humor. Ooh, speaking of humor, let's do this. So now that we've got access to this area around the bottom of the... There we go. Now that we've got the access to this area here, we can hopefully scoot the... There we go. Scoot this in over the top.
Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? Poor guy really needed some space.
I feel like you've just gone to Google, Duct Tape Wolf, and said 20 of the best dad jokes in 2021. I approve of all of these, though. This is excellent. This is excellent, and I like this very much. Appreciate the bits, amigo. I googled terrible jokes. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. What am I doing? I'm losing my focus. That's what I'm doing. Okay. This needs to be reworked a little bit here. If we want to keep everything on the same network in such a way that we're not interfering, we're gonna have to deploy the first motorway. I don't think that that's a problem. I think that this is fine.
Why did the coffee call the police? It got mugged.
That is such a bad joke. That is such a bad joke that doesn't even belong in a list of terrible jokes. It's just not even a joke. It's just words. It's just words. It's just words that don't even fit together in a particularly funny manner. That might be the worst joke that I have ever heard in my entire life. And I have heard some bad jokes in my time. I've made some of them. I've made most of them.
What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved.
Again, I feel like that's less of a joke and more just like wordplay, you know? Ooh, let me redo that. Not taking traffic lights. Appreciate the bits nonetheless, amigo. Much appreciated. Joke, orbital potato, kappa. Indeed. See, that's what I was kind of hinting at. That's the self-deprecation that I was...
How do you catch a bra? With a booby trap.
That's quite amusing. Yeah, that's what I was going for, Bammy. That's what I was going for. I wasn't gonna be the one to say it, but thankfully you brought me right back down to earth with your witty observation there. Is that okay? Hold on. Yeah, let's do that instead. Sure. I'm trying to make sure that we get this right. It's pretty important. That's a problem. That is a problem. Let's leave this over here for now. Okay, we'll rework this in a little bit. Thank you very much, Duct Tape Wolf. We shall end the means for the bits. Much appreciated. I very much enjoyed the jokes. That was a good bit of entertainment. Man, I do like terrible jokes. There's actually a science behind like really bad jokes. Like bad jokes that people put in Christmas crackers, or bad jokes that are put inside Christmas crackers, it's done on purpose, because if it's a bad joke that everyone can get behind, there's no kind of issue with like understanding. So it's like one of these really bad Christmas cracker jokes, everyone gets them, right? Like everyone understands, everyone groans at them, brings the family together, you know. Is that... Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Is that connected up? Oh, that's disconnected. Ah, yes. That makes sense. All right. Rework that red a little bit. This needs to be redone. We'll do that here. That stays on that network. That's fine. Let's actually go around the side here. Yeah, I'd prefer that a little bit better. I prefer that. It looks to be a little bit better. Okay. Can fit a road down here, so there's no reason necessarily not to utilize this red place, this red depot here. It's looking good. It's looking good. We managed to hit whatever it is, 700 and something with relative ease. No real pressure on any of our systems, barring perhaps this one here. And that's gonna definitely need a rework, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that does need a rework. Okay. Let's do this. Try that. Right, see if that makes a difference. Now we've got a yellow circuit which contains all of the yellow houses and all of the yellow malls. No reason not to connect this infrastructure up. Might as well. 40 road tiles? My goodness gracious me. I think that this map might be the biggest map on, or one of the biggest maps on the, or on the game, or in the game even. Run out of road tiles? Oh yeah, because I took a motorway. That's fine. Did somewhere just upgrade? I think somewhere did just upgrade. Also, this network is too small. This is too small. This is a problem here. Also, it seems like we need more red houses. We'll reallocate one of the red houses over here. Hope that it's able to deal with the demand. Good. We still only have 4 tiles. I might take a large number of tiles if I get offered it at the end of the week. That's inconvenient. That's inconvenient, but to be honest, we can probably fix that with a motorway. Let's get another red over here as well. Thanks again, amigo. It's very, very much appreciated. Let's do this. Oh, motorway can't go over mountains. Oh, motorway. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Oh, come on. That doesn't really count as a mountain. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Last joke. My ceiling isn't the best, but it's up there. I am now out of bits.
Thanks, Duct Tape Wolf. Much appreciated. I very much enjoyed that. And to be honest, I thought that was a better joke than some of the other ones. So that feels like a good closer of a joke. Thank you once again. Ooh, I have been distracted. I have been distracted. Let's fix that right now. Yeah, I don't know. Stuff is happening, and it's happening at such a pace that I'm starting to lose focus here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I don't know what we can do. We've got So this area is probably going to be fixed, I imagine, fairly swiftly. Thanks, we shall enemies. This area is probably going to be fine. It's purple that I'm a little bit worried about for now. We've got purples over here, but it's taking a long time to get purple cars from this side of the map right over here. Do we need to deploy a motorway to this situation? I think we might need to. I can't even connect that up. Do that, I guess. Sure. See if that makes a difference. Okay. So let's keep on getting the purple cars through here. Alright, nice. Nice. That's fine. Connect this up here as well. That's good. How are we doing? How are we doing in the land of purple? Fine. We've managed to get 1,200. No real issues quite yet. I mean, there's been a few pesky-ish problems, but nothing that we can't fix. This is going to get addressed here too. There we go. Let's get that fixed in there like so. And let's... There we go. Let's redo this area a little bit. Come on. Come on. Close the gap here. Yes, please. Today. Come on. Right. Everything is being upgraded. A tunnel or road tiles? I think that we gotta take the road tiles, right? Like, that's a pretty big old no-brainer. Reconnect this up. That's fine. Connect that up again. Still no other motorway though, unfortunately. We could really do with an additional motorway. Does this area need any extra support? We'll add a few more. We'll add a few more pinks to this vicinity. That's cool. That's cool. Add that pink in there. Let's see if that makes any difference. We're still managing. We're still managing. Still managing, albeit barely. We do also have a tunnel that is still in reserve, which is quite nice. It connects up over there. You know what I actually think that we can do? I think that we can get rid of this motorway here. I don't think that we need this motorway anymore. I think we can get rid of that motorway, and I think that we can still just run it with these three here. Yeah, so... well, also, this is a problem right here. This is a big old problem. Connect that up, connect that in. Any chance that we can maybe reroute some additional white vehicles, or tan vehicles even? Yeah, there's a lot of yellow stuff happening here right now. I've just got that motorway back, which is, I think, what we need. Purple over here is a little bit under pressure as well. Let's see if we can address that real quick. This yellow area is just popping off. What is happening? What the heck is happening up here? Let's see if we can route that around a little bit. Let's see if we can do something about this here. Can we maybe redraw this tunnel? It's going to make it a little bit of a longer journey for the white. But if we do this, there is method to the madness here. We can connect up. It's difficult to see because of the motorway that's in the way. Right. Okay. Yeah, so it puts more strain on the white system, or the tan system even, and then this... Oh my goodness, this is just a mess, isn't it? This definitely needs a motorway. This absolutely needs a motorway. Yeah, so I used to do the spawn blocking thing, and it does work. It does work, but it's not foolproof. Right. Will that make a difference? Let's have a little gander. Okay. And this goes around here and into there. It's a bit messy, but I think that we'll be fine. There's a few more tan buildings that we can connect up here. Don't think that that's going to make all the difference, but again, it's worth a shot. Right, the yellow situation we're getting on top of. The white situation we could really do with getting another motorway and just sort of bridging the gap from the white stuff out here to the malls on the other side of the map. Because there's just too few. There's just too few tan depots at this side of the map here. It's pretty problematic, actually. The good news is that the number of blues that we have here is perfectly under control now. So that's kind of nice. Let's get this red infrastructure added here too. Disconnect that. We don't want those red cars doing anything fancy. It's not time to get fresh with me. This looks like a roundabout area. Yeah. This does look like a roundabout area to me. Right, so this needs to be reworked. That's good. That's good, actually. And then we can come right in there like so. So that's what, 5 outputs. I don't like that. I don't like that much, but that's okay. A roundabout there, I think, is probably for the best. I think it's going to make a pretty big difference. It's just so messy. It's just so messy. There's so much stuff happening. We are about to hit 2,000, though. How the heck did that happen? Yeah. Yes, please, I guess. We've managed to really, really easily sneak a nice 2,000 in here. This is bad spawn, by the way. This is really, really bad spawn for us. Not very helpful, even slightly. There we go. We've hit our 2,000. Mexico City driver. We've freaking done it. Let's get more reds. More reds. This is probably the biggest pressing issue, but we're probably gonna be able to fix that. There's so many issues. There's so many issues. Roundabout on the intersection from the pink mall. Under the motorway. A roundabout, what, like here? Or roughly here? Or roughly here? Ah, that's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference, but it absolutely can't hurt. It absolutely can't hurt. Okay, this area is probably fine for now. The problem is really the distance that the tan vehicles need to take to get to the other side of the map, right? Like that's the really big problem. These buildings can't even be connected up. I think, to be honest, unless we get a motorway, and even if we do get a motorway, we are probably in trouble. Yeah, it's really that's pretty good. It's really just it's not just the white stuff that's the problem, but it is mostly, I feel, it is mostly an issue with the tan traffic. Motorway instead of a tunnel. The problem is, if we wanted to do something like this, which we probably can do, we need to do it in such a way that it doesn't interfere with the mountains. Maybe something like that. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, though. That's the only issue. And then this spawn here is very, very unfortunate because it means that we have to merge the purple and we have to merge the red route, and it just creates chaos. Maybe this will work slightly better if I do that. Yeah, what am I talking about? That's way better. Although it's not way better because we still have the traffic from here. We'll give that a punt. I think that this might make a difference. The motorway might help alleviate some of the pressure, but I think that we're still in a very troubled situation here. What's going to be first to go? Is it really going to be this place up here? A level 1? Again, the issue really is the distance that the white vehicles need to travel. That's the real problem. And when you're in the late game like this, the the time that it takes for cars to drive is really what matters, rather than anything else. But another 2,300 is not bad, not by any stretch of the imagination. That is very, very good, and a personal best. Gundalf. Okay, that's an interesting name. How do I compare against my friends? I'm the best. I'm the best amongst my friends. That ain't bad. I'm the best amongst my friends here too. Rio de Janeiro. I'm the best. Manila. I gotta be the best. Oh, I'm far and away the best. Zurich. I'm the best. Nice. Munich. I'm also the best, but we haven't even crossed 2,000 yet, so that's something that we gotta work on. Moscow, I'm the best. I'm the best in Dar es Salaam as well. Tokyo, I don't think that I'll be the best. No, I'm not the best in Tokyo. I gotta go back to Tokyo and fix things up there. Also Beijing. Beijing too. LA as well. Wow, I'm not even the best in LA. LA is a great map, actually. I like that a lot. I think we can get some really, really sick things going in LA. Right. Let's stick with the ladder maps for now. Wow, we've done everything here 2,000. All of the ladder maps have been 2,000. Have been 2,000 plus, actually. That's such a sore point for me. Let's go Munich. Yeah, I think let's go Munich. It's we're still the best. Look at poor Alexa here, 422. Wow. I believe Shenron is just a Twitch streamer now. I believe that is indeed the case. All right. Let's go Munich. I think we're in for a banging results. Honestly, I feel like I've really hit my stride in mini motorways over the last couple of days. Certainly, it feels like the scores that we've been getting, very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. We really seem to have hit it out the park. I mean, when you're in a competition and you're getting 3,000 plus, it's pretty darn impressive, if I do indeed say so myself. This is not a great spawn, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. This little island is a little bit of a problem, but it's okay. I think one depot will work for now. We can maybe address that if we need to. Okay, we gotta hope for good spawns. We gotta hope for motorways. I don't know what the chances of picking up motorways in the upgrade section actually is, but it's not as high as I'd like it to be. It's not as high as I'd like it to be. I also want to do a daily challenge where, or I hope that there's an option for a daily challenge where one day you just get nothing but motorways. You just have motorways the entire time, and you don't get offered road tiles. That to me would be a pretty pog daily challenge, if I do indeed say so myself. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. It's looking very, very nice indeed. Map is expanding. I'm gonna block off bits on the island. Just for now. We'll open it up a little bit later on, perhaps when we have a few more bridges. But for now, I will block it off until we perhaps get a little bit more flexibility with more bridges, more road tiles, etc. Yeah. Plenty of reds, plenty of blue by the looks of it. This one singular depot is managing quite adequately to deal with all of the demand of this mall. So I don't think that that's a problem at all. Traffic lights, who takes traffic lights, honestly? In 2021, they're just garbage. Every time I see them, I get aggressively irritated at how they're still in the game. So, okay, I think we're gonna remove this. We're gonna remove this spawn limitation. There we go, exactly. That's why we did it, because that's helpful. Cool. That's exactly why we did block the spawn, because that is unhelpful. Although, we can work this in such a way that... There we go. We're able to get everything connected together. Yeah, don't love this, but we do have the space. Ah. We don't have the space. We're gonna have to piggyback off this bridge for a little while here. It's not the most ideal situation. In fact, it kind of looks garbage. A motorway or a secondary bridge would solve this, as long as we're able to cross the river twice. And let's block the spawn here, because I want to build a road across here. I know that I want to build a road across here. A motorway is fine. I think I'll just bank the motorway for now. Kind of hoping for an additional bridge, but that'll be okay. That's a really, really easy connection. Love to see it. Yep, and if this island expands anymore, or our access to the island expands anymore, then I will hopefully try and block it out. Because again, I'm building a big old motorway across here. That's the dream. Well, technically, it's not a motorway. It'll just be a regular road. Cool. Cool. And it's Friday. Give me a bridge. Give me a motorway. Either or would be grand. And let's quickly block this out before the game decides to expand anymore. That's grand. Nice. Totally fine. Totally fine with that spawn. Cool. All right, let's see what we get. Right. Okay. Not really what I was going for, but there we are. More red spawn, and I don't mind it. We just need to find a way to get it connected up into this little loop here. We could do it via motorway. We could just motorway across a little bit. That's why we can't do it via motorway, because we need to motorway these pink facilities across here. Okay, that's what we have to do. Yeah, this blue house here is a bit irritating because it's supplying all of the traffic to this mall specifically. Red onto the blue road and then a roundabout. Unfortunately, we can't roundabout in here. It's just too tight, unfortunately. Also, ooh, let's get that blocked out. Nice. It's just too tight. Yeah, a little inconvenient. Closer to the mall, like what, on this side here? Yeah, I see. So we simplify and we go onto the same. We put the blue and the red on the same route. It's not a bad idea. I don't love the idea of doing it. I think what I I think I'll hold off for now. I think I'll hold off for now because this place is going to get upgraded at the moment, and we've been very, very fortunate that thus far all of the traffic demand has basically been satisfied by this one single building here. But we got to change that. I mean, the other option, which is perhaps somewhat more palatable, maybe, is doing something like that. Maybe saving this bridge now. Yeah, we do something like this, and then we're able to actually do what we said we wanted to do with the purples. Good. Motorway, yes. We ditch this. Okay, and then we'll just bridge across here and hope that it's not too late. I think this works a little bit better, all in all. And that might even give me the flexibility to find a way for this red. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That works. Okay, so, I mean, we have completely isolated this little blue cabin, but I think that's a price that I'm perfectly willing to pay. I think. We still have a motorway spare, which is kind of nice. Can this be... Yeah, this can absolutely save us a tile here. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. I'm pretty happy with that little revision there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. We don't really need more red. In fact, is there a... Oh, yeah. That is quite nice, actually. Let's go for that in there. Take a bridge. Yep. Redo that. Has that actually made things better or worse? Oftentimes, it's very difficult to tell with me. I think that is a net improvement. I think. Another blue spawn up here. That's quite handy. Still no need to deploy the second motorway. It's coming, though. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I think it is better. I think it is better. That's an easy fix. There we go. Let's increase... There we go. Increase the amount of... Increase the amount of pink that we've got on that route. This is going to be a disaster, but we're going to do it nonetheless. Right. Okay. Light blue is starting to become a little bit pressurized over here. I mean, this is a prime excuse for a motorway, I think. Drew, thank you very much.
PKT just subscribed.
Thank you very much for the subscription, amigo. Much appreciated. Please do indeed spam those emotes relentlessly. Thanks again for the support. Hope you're enjoying the mini motorways hashtag content. All right, this looks like an improvement. This looks like an improvement. A little tactical motorway deployment to improve things a little bit. It's good. Nice. Don't like the monster that I've created over here. This feels disastrous. Feels like a disaster that's waiting to happen. The amount of pink that I've got on this route, is that appropriate? It feels okay. That's an issue right there. Let's go around the top here. Okay. Right. Okay, a little squint or whatever, but that's okay. Connect the blue roundabout on the top to that level 2 blue motorway. Yeah, we can do. That is gonna put more traffic through the roundabouts. Connect that directly to the roundabout instead. Yeah, I need to see. The problem is that it means that we're not going to draw from these houses here. And if we're not drawing from these houses here, then that means that we are wasting an opportunity just to have like a super easy route. Because I suspect that this area is slightly closer. Also, that is an issue. So... Ooh, I didn't notice this. I did not notice this. I did not notice this setup here. So this purple spawned. That gets connected. That gets connected up. That's an easy one. I come through this way, I guess. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. Hey, Shadam, how's it going? Can't get past the score of 3,000. I've done it once. I have passed the score of 3,000 once. And, I was pretty happy with that. Go through the white area? Yeah. I don't want to put any more pressure on this setup here. And in fact, to be honest, let's reevaluate this area a little bit. Yeah, I think that I prefer this. So we now have some dedicated connections. Okay, really would love the opportunity to get a motorway. To get a motorway over here, that would be really, really good. Really, really nice. Okay, we'll use the bridges here. Oh, actually, hold up. Didn't even notice this, but this is This is a surefire way to fix. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. That's really, really good. Okay. So, I think that we've fixed all the problems that have really emerged. The purple problem has been rectified. We've actually managed to salvage a motorway in the process because the founding of this brand new pink area. That's nice. Blue here. Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. There is a lot of light blue action, and the motorway is deciding to do its own funky things. We can't... Yeah, motorway cannot be placed here. No, motorway. Motorway. Okay, just whatever. You're not gonna do it. That's fine. Let's... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something funky. I'm gonna do this. And then this. And then we're gonna leave that roundabout there. But we're basically gonna completely separate out the pinks from the blues in the hope that we're gonna be able to make this a bit more of a better network. I think it feels like a waste of a motorway, but actually, unironically, I think that it might just be what we need. Right, purple, the route that the purples are taking is too long at the moment. The route that the blues are taking should be better now, I think. This is a mess over here as well. We passed 1,000, and to be honest, it feels like we're dealing with a system that is a lot more chaotic than 1,000, to be honest. I mean, the spawning is just chaos. Look at this. I mean, look at this place. How on earth are we supposed to address this? I think that unironically, we need to move the motorway across here. Is that what I think that's what we need to do. I think that's what we need to do. But is that even going to fix things in a quick enough manner? I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. Let's hope that it does. But this is going to start... It's going to start causing chaos in just a moment here. Yep. You knew that was going to happen. You know what? Disconnect that motorway. If we can disconnect that motorway, then I will. I'm hoping that the game gives me an opportunity to get to Sunday. And I hope that it gives me a motorway. If it does, we'll be fine. If not, we're in trouble. I mean, come on. Yeah, so duct tape wolf, that's pretty much what I was gonna do. These two, it's too short, you know, it's too short of a distance. We gotta try and take emergency action to get a connection here. I basically just want to ditch the motorway if I can, but I can't. I can't ditch the motorway. I can't undo it until the last car has been back across. And that ain't happening for a little while. Unfortunately, because one of the blue cars that is on this route still needs to drive across the route of the old motorway. So there we go. Anyway, I've made a slight change to the network, and it's gonna create even more chaos. But I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, it'll be enough to temporarily distract. There we go. Ditch that. Aha! This might actually be enough. This might actually, unironically, be enough. Hey, hey, hey! He says. But I mean, there's other blue areas that are problematic. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's there's problems everywhere. There's problems everywhere, and it all seems to be with the blue stuff. But to be honest, I mean, being given 2 motorways and getting to a population of, or a transit number of 1,100 is pretty good, I think. You never know. We might be able to get out of here. We might be able to get out of this weird predicament that we've landed in. But only if we're able to supply more blues than I think that we actually have on the map at the moment. I will say, the distances that the blues are driving is now much more acceptable. It's smaller. It is smaller. I don't like this. I don't like this nonsense that's going on here. This is a funky... This is a funky setup. This is a very, very funky setup. Okay. Fix that area, at least. The red area now, I mean, how on earth is this causing problems? How on earth is this causing problems? 1,200, only 1,200, and still there are problems here. fine, I guess. Just wait until a second thingy spawns over here. That's really going to kick things off. Also, a second thingy spawning over here. That's another problem waiting to happen. But we need motorways. We need motorways. That's what we need. That is what we need. I cannot believe that we're not able to... I cannot believe that we're not able to deal with the amount of pressure that is here. Can I deploy a second output there? It might make a difference. It might not make a difference. But, I mean, what's the harm in trying, eh? What is the harm in trying? Let's move this back. Ditch that. Out here, down here. Sure. Let's go up, 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 down, up. And we will rewrite this route a little bit to try and get some more blues involved. There's a blue over here, which is taking a little bit of a cross-country route. There's a blue over here, which is also taking a little bit of a cross-country route to get to where it wants to go. But the only other thing that we can really do, again, wait till Sunday. Hope that we get what we're looking for. Can I really add another... I don't really think that I can add another red... I can't add a red connection because the reds are on the outside here. The reds, the area where the reds need to be, right in the center. Yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay. Moving those top 4 pinks to the left instead of going right. The top 4 pinks to the left instead of going right. The top 4 pinks to the left. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this route here. Yeah, I see, I see. That route, I mean, that's a great suggestion, actually. That might make a little bit of a difference. Potentially. I just need a motorway. I literally just need a motorway. I just need a motorway. It's like, somehow we're still hanging on. I mean, it's stressful as all heck. I mean, whoever said that this game was chill is a liar, Frank. I can't survive, video game. I cannot survive without a motorway. The hint is in the name of the game. I need the mini motorways. I need the mini motorways. It's the only way I'm able to survive is if I get a freaking motorway here. There's no other way. There's no other way to do it. There's no other way to freaking do it. I'm surprised that we're still in the game. I'm very, very surprised that we're still in the game. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Pink. Anything that we can do about pink? No. Don't think so. Oh, I tell you what it is. It's because this motorway hasn't worked properly. Yeah, I tell you what, reconnect that. Sure. Yeah, that's the issue here. Oh, so there was one stupid freaking car that still needed to, like, drive back across it, and that was the issue. Not happy with that. Not happy with that. Don't understand how that happened. Yeah, that's probably gonna end up costing us. To be honest, if that didn't end up going, I think other stuff would have gone. So I'm not too displeased that ended when it did. I think that we just got pretty unfortunate with the spawns. Unbelievably unfortunate when it came to the number of motorways that we were offered. 2 motorways? 2 motorways in a 1,500 game? That seems a little sus. That seems a little sus. Let me get the Among Us minion things in here to tell me how sus that was. They would tell me. It's sus. Blocking the island. To be honest, funnily enough, the island wasn't the problem. We had plenty of bridges at the end there. We had plenty of bridges. We had plenty of good vibes. We had everything going for us. It wasn't necessarily the island that lost it for us. But yeah, I think in the short term, definitely blocking the island is important. we will do it again. Man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. One of these days, though, one of these days, it's gonna happen. Boom. We're gonna hit 4,000. It's just gonna happen. I can feel it. I can feel it coming down the road, coming down the motorway. Okay. There we go. Rework that a little bit. In fact, I don't think that's gonna make any difference, but there we go. Right, and I know this is kind of an insane thing to do, but I think that I'm gonna make the road slightly longer so that we've got a straight road. Not like it particularly matters. Just because I can. I'm gonna try and block more tiles out. Traffic lights are garbage. Traffic lights are hot garbage, and genuinely, I mean, I've played this game for what now? 15 hours. 15 hours. And I still have not found a single use for traffic lights where they're actually good. Like, they just slow down traffic flow. That's it, right? Like, that's all they do. These are some pretty darn good spawns. These are some brilliant spawns, actually. These are some brilliant spawns. Yeah, I should block this area here. I'm gonna block this area here. Block the coast, or block the river. That ended up looking like some sort of a stylized J. And let's block this. Yeah. I think this is good. I think this is good. So we don't want anything to appear in here. We don't want anything to appear in here. We don't want anything to appear around. Yeah, I mean, we could still get shafted by the spawn. Don't get me wrong, but now it just means that we're in a slightly better situation, I think. Also means that the... I'll do that for now. That's not the end of the world, actually. It's inconvenient, though. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Leave this built here. How many tiles do we have? 17? The problem is that in order to compensate for all of the tiles that I've blocked out, what the game is going to do very sneakily is it's going to zoom out a little bit faster. You're not going to notice, but, you know, there will be a huge increase in the number of tiles that we're going to be able to build on pretty shortly. In fact, you can already see there's pretty big number of tiles that we can build on. And the game does expand faster if you block stuff, so... You know, it's not perhaps as easy a trade-off as you might originally be thinking. So there you go. A motorway on week 3? Oh, video game. Clearly we're playing a different ball game this time. This is good news. That's fine. That's fine. No bridge. Oh, yeah. But now we can block that without the use of a bridge. Let's bring this down here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I don't think that we're going to need to draw on these houses quite yet, but it would be good to know that that's an option if we so require it. A little bit low on the old purple... houses, but that's fine. That's what we call inconvenient, video game. That is what we call inconvenient. That is very convenient, but that is inconvenient. That is wholeheartedly inconvenient. I guess I could go around, but I don't really want to. We'll worry about that later. Okay. Managed to get to 100. Managed to get to 100 with relatively few concerns. We still have a motorway. A roundabout time. Now, I haven't thought about deploying a roundabout yet. Run out of road tiles? Excuse me? I got one more road tile. I'll take a motorway. Deploy that across there. Make sure that we're blocking this. Okay. That looks good to me. That looks very, very good to me. We only have 5 more road tiles, but we've got 2 motorways, and we haven't deployed a single one of them yet. That feels good. That feels really, really good. one more... It's saying that I have one more road tile? So why can we not connect that up? Why am I being penalized for this? Let's make sure that we block the island. Block the island at all costs. Yeah, where would we put a roundabout if we were to put a roundabout somewhere? There, maybe? No, that's... It's not actually the worst place in the world, but it's not super handy. We're managing. We're managing at the moment. That's very far. That's crying out for a motorway, but I suspect that we might be able to do something about that. Come Sunday, maybe if we get offered 40 road tiles or traffic lights, I'll obviously take the 40 road tiles. I think I will actually take the 30 road tiles in this instance. So let's continue to block off the island. Got a couple of projects that we know we need to get done. Obviously, one of them is this one. The other one is probably that one. And then we got one additional layer of the island to block off. And then we're pretty much there. The next community game, Duct Tape Wolf, will be at some point in the next 2 weeks. So get your reacting fingers ready. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Yikes. That has to be a motorway, right? Or does it? Yes, it does. It has to be a motorway. There's no way that it can't be. Sure. This is my weird... I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make this a super... I'm gonna have a super straight motorway so that I can keep an eye on what's going on. I say a super straight motorway and then immediately bend it out of shape. I think this is looking good. I think this is looking good, though. I think this is looking fine. That still leaves us with another motorway spare. If we need to use it, we will. But I would prefer if this was a bridged gap. Ooh. Last we gotta get rid of this. Don't spawn, please don't spawn. I can use a roundabout here, can't I? Yeah. There we go. Nice. A bridge or road tiles? I think I'm gonna take the road tiles, actually. I think I am gonna take the road tiles. Purple here. Is the best way to do this via the method of the humble roundabout? I think it is. I think it is, and I think it is without causing complete chaos. I mean, we obviously... That's a nice spawn. We obviously have more motorways. Well, one more motorway to be precise. But I'd rather not deploy it if I don't have to. Okay, this blocking is working out nicely. Yep, pretty happy with that. Our one other roundabout is deployed on the island to block stuff. I think that's fine. This is gonna cause potential issues. Nice. Nice. Let's actually connect that up directly there. Yeah, again, let's make it easy for the video game to decide where it wants to send vehicles. Good. This is also quite nice. Don't think that I'm going to be able to do it with this relatively meager number of tiles that I've got kicking around, but you can see where I'm going with this. Motorways, please, just give me freaking motorways. I need to start taking bridges almost certainly here. It's gonna be a requirement, I suspect. There is something that we can maybe do with this blue if we wanted to loop all the way around to this vicinity. Don't really want to push it yet. It's fine. Okay, still no issues. Still no issues at all. This motorway can be probably moved. Probably should be moved. In order to save tiles and increase transit times. Does mean that I'm no longer going to have to... Oh, actually, that's not too bad. I was going to say I'm no longer going to be able to get it in such a good looking place, but that actually works out not too badly. Let's maybe move around a little bit. Yeah, that's still totally fine. But I prefer it there. Bending it down. Yeah, cool. Right, 24 tiles left. We've reached 618. I feel very, very comfortable with where we are. Finally, an additional motorway. You love to see it. That's great. I think you'll find there are already quite a lot of empty roads built in places where we don't want stuff to spawn. Probably could do with a few more bits and bobs, though. Maybe a few more in here. A few more in here. We gotta, we gotta balance... We gotta balance it in such a way that... let's do... Hold up. Out here. And also there. Yeah, nice. We gotta balance it in such a way that we don't end up... overdoing it a little bit and creating more problems for ourselves. Okay. This area here, I feel like could do with a little bit of an improvement. Nice. We're out of tiles. This is the bad thing about that is the shortest motorway that I think that we could conceivably make. But it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I need to get to Sunday. I'll take a bridge. That's grand. Okay. Blue is about to become an issue. Let's quickly loop around here. It's a mess, but it's fine. It's a mess, but it's my mess. A roundabout in there would be grand. We still have a motorway spare. We can ditch this motorway at long last. Happy days. Cut that off. Cut this corner off. Nice. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Right, so the only area of potential conflict, apart from this blue area, which seems to be causing me horrific problems, actually. Yeah, this is dreadful. Sure. How do I not have the cars to deal with this? The journeys that these cars have to take is not long. I think we're gonna fix this. I really do think that we're gonna fix this, but you know what? Just to doubly make sure, let's deploy a motorway. Let's deploy a motorway there, just to be on the safe side. To be honest, it's probably due to the fact that I've got a whole bunch of nonsense going on here. In terms of, like, road network. It just looks really bad. It doesn't work particularly well. Yikes. The good news is... this should be easier to fix. Oh, I've run out of road tiles. Okay. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do then. Okay, we just have to hope that what we've got set up here is enough to meet all of the crazy blue demand. Another freaking motorway. Yes, please. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? Okay, this is what we call organized chaos. Or what I like to call organized chaos, but I'm sure other people would just call it chaos. Let's do that. That's gonna make a difference, I hope. I think. I hope and I think. right, save a little bit of that road. I think we fixed it. I think we fixed it. I think we fixed it. I think we got on top of the problem. It did cost me 2 motorways, though, to do. Heck yeah. We freaking did it. We freaking did it. That worked. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. I am happy. This is positive. This is not positive. I missed this spawn. I missed that spawn. We gotta redo this. There we go. Yeah, dark mode in this game is freaking gorgeous. It really is. It's excellent. It's the best way to play. I think since I actually activated it, I don't think that I've turned it off. It really is good. I need another motorway. This purple area is a problem. It's a real problem, in fact. We do not have enough purple cars to meet demand. That's a huge issue. That's a gargantuan issue. No. I have to connect these two networks together. I have to connect these two networks together. Okay. Right. White is now starting to become a little bit of a problem. Purple is, as I identified, a bit of a problem. I need more motorways. I need more motorways, dude. We can actually add a little bit of extra capacity here, though. Let's do this. Remove the road from blue beside motorway 2. I can remove the road around here, but if I do that, then we might end up with some funky spawns, and I don't really want to do that. It's a little bit of extra purple capacity right there, so that's pretty good. Yeah, a roundabout in here would be nice. Let's salvage the roundabout from the island. Yeah, I think that's going to make a huge difference to the transit time there. I need more motorways. I need more motorways to increase the transit time for whites. The distance that they have to travel is just too far. That's the real issue here, right? That's the real issue. I'm not sure. After getting a grip of blue... Pretty saddened that I'm gonna have to redo this. I don't know if there's anything else that we can really do about the fact that we just ain't got the purple stuff to go. I mean, I can try connecting this up. I really don't think that this is gonna make too much of a difference. Nah, it's gonna be that one. It's gonna be that one. Oh, gosh darn. That is a personal best. That is a personal best, so that is good news. That is good. It's not a personal best. That is not good news. This apparently is widely regarded as a top